All right, round two, because my brain's working on overtime. So I wanted to make this video a long time ago. I'm gonna get pushback from it, and like, no, it's not true. Yeah, it's true. It's as true as my nose is crooked, so it's true. Trust me. No, I didn't realize when I'm doing this 3D printing stuff. If you know me, you know I was like, everybody's like, oh, he's like, extroverted or whatever, all that personality traits, and because, you're loud and boisterous, and, Josh is loud and all this other stuff. And when I was younger, I was very artsy, like one coloring contest, one art stuff, very like drawing and all that stuff came really super easy. And for whatever reason, it's not a bad thing, like my parents didn't push me in that direction, but I had teachers saying don't stop drawing, blah blah blah, don't do this, and I pretty much because it wasn't cool to draw and be in that, because that's not the era that I grew up in, I pretty much just went, well, I guess I'm gonna drink and like sports because that's what everybody likes, and if I draw, I won't be accepted by people, and that's just the way it goes. So I pretty much put that aside and just pretty much toileted my whole entire life and didn't do anything that I wanted to do. And now that I'm like 3D printing and painting, like this stuff is like super easy. The painting part, like mushing colors together and all that stuff, it's a natural thing. I was painting stuff, and it's, and I'm not saying I'm great at it, but I'm a natural at it. And at 50 years old, where could I have been if I did this 30 freaking years ago, 35 years ago? What a waste. Like, what a waste of talent, life, whatever. Like, whatever. I should have done what I wanted to do. So if anything, if this video does anything, don't do stuff because it's uncool. Follow your dreams. I mean, it sounds super cheesy, but do what you want to do with your life. Even when people say, if you're good at something and you enjoy it, do it. Don't worry about what other people think, because you don't want to look back on it and be like, yeah, I should have. No, don't do a should have. I mean, if you're good at something and you have a bent and you have an angle to go at that angle. Don't worry about what other people think, because it's such a waste. Like, people are like, oh, you don't, but the reason, the whole thing, the drinking, all that stuff, all that doing crazy shit. Like when I was in high school, I would do stupid shit, crazy shit, because I wanted people to like me. Josh is crazy. Josh is this. He's fun to hang out with because he's stupid and he's crazy. He does stupid shit. So that people would be like, oh, he's cool to hang out with. He's stupid, crazy. Well, the only reason I did it is so that people would like me. You know what I mean? It's the only reason you do it. And then I've learned this in the last little bit, like social anxiety. Oh, absolutely. 100%. Like, that's the reason I drank. So I could be comfortable around people and be social without wigging out. I mean, that's just the way it was. Looking back on it, it's 100% classic case of drinking so you can deal with the anxiety of being around 40 people. And then trying to be the life of the party because that's what people expect out of you, and whatever. So, if anything, follow your dreams, paint, do whatever you want. Don't be into shit just because people, it's not socially acceptable. Dude, who gives a shit about that? Do whatever you want. Follow your freaking dreams. If you like horror and you like weird stuff and what other people consider weird, then like it and follow it. Do your dreams. Like, whatever you're good at, go, because you're never gonna you have one chance at this, and now it's like, I'm 50 and what am I gonna do with artsy stuff now? Nothing. Like, pretty much the end of my life. It's like, why try to do art now? Like, what a waste, so I don't know, just do what you want. But that's the reason I, now it took me quitting drinking and all that stuff to figure out that, and action figures, like being made fun of because I have action figures and all this stuff and artsy stuff, and I don't play with freaking stuff, but I like miniatures. I've been into miniatures since I was little, but it was not cool to fiddle with toys when the 80s growing up. You know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't. And I've shied away from that because, exactly what I'm getting now at 50 is, you have toys? What do? Sit there and play? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't care. At this point, I don't care. But, but the same same pushback is, yes, it looks like crap sometimes when you come down to my basement and it's full of toys and action figures, but, like, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy, like, miniatures, train sets, like, that kind of stuff. The little D&D, like, painting figures and figurines and miniatures of anything, especially train sets. I mean, that was like I love that stuff. I love that kind of stuff. Anyway, follow your dreams. This is a little longer than I wanted to be, but I always wanted to make this video, so whatever. Do what you want, because you're never going to get, like I said before in the other video, you have today. So make the most of today and do your stuff, man. Follow your dreams. If you're into painting, don't worry about if people call you weird or whatever. Or if you like whatever you like, as long as it's not hurting yourself or hurting other people, follow your dreams. If it's causing you pain and you're stealing shit and being bad, but if it's following your dreams and this ain't hurting you or anybody else around you, follow your dreams. That's it. All right, that's it. That's the other one. I'm gonna post this too. And I don't know. Everybody just have a good day and do what you want. Just don't let other people dictate, or there'll be a dictator. Okay, bye.